Alright, this is the final part. I'll talk for 32 minutes. I can talk. This is the final part, guys. Holy shit, I knew it was interesting. Yes, you better enjoy this series while you can. I love when you talk about Zane's. Yeah, you're kind of masterpiece. I wrote a masterpiece, guys. That's why my Zane's movie will be. My Zane's movie, I'm telling you right now, it will beat out Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Guaranteed. I'm picturing the story in my mind. Yeah, if you pour $1 billion toward this, have me act as Prince Tactius, unheard of action scenes. Remember when Neo fought Smith in The Matrix? Something unheard of, yeah. Obviously. But I'm not going to have, going back to the set building, I'm not going to have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni make the calls for the sets until all the concept arts are done. And once we decide what pictures we like for all the world building, for all the lands, I'm saying you can now have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni call the company, the best company in America, and they buy all the trees, you know what I'm saying, the wood, everything for building the sets, everything for building the sets. What I'm going to do is, once John Howe and Alan Lee created do the world building, obviously, I'll hire architects to design models for all the lands. That way the crewmen have an idea of what to build, obviously. You can have them oversee the crewmen. Pay those architects a good, like, $150,000. It's a good paycheck for them. It's a good paycheck. Holy shit, I got everything prepped. Yes. Before I even hire my 17, when I plan Scarces with George Lucas, I'm going to have George Lucas tell me, okay, George Lucas, I need you helping me. I'm going to tell the engineers, look, man, when you design my advanced $2 million computer software, I want all the best companies in Hollywood in the system, in the computer system. That way it's easy for my 17. They can just call the companies are all there. They just call and they can make the calls. You see what I'm saying? Whereas the hotel, paying for the hotel stays, paying for the hotel and all that stuff, my 17 are going to have to call the company themselves, find them online and call themselves. But all the stuff associated with the movie, like it's all in the system. Even the farms. Okay, look, man, I want the best farms. Okay, for Zane. Okay, I want my luxury hotel party to be in that nice luxury Virgin Islands resort. You know what I'm saying, I want you what? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to buy food, coffee, and soft drinks all in Switzerland. I want all the best companies listen in the system. That way it's easy for my 17 and they make the calls. You know what I'm saying? That way, so even though my 17 are doing dirty work, everything is easier for them because everything is in the system. Everything's easy for them. All the best companies for trailers, for renting trailers in the system, portable bathrooms, portable showers, all in the system. All the best companies for kitchen, all the best companies that lease kitchen equipment in the system. You know what I'm saying? The best companies for body wash in the system. That way they can call and make those calls. Yeah. The best companies for renting chairs, tables. You see what I'm saying? All the best companies for what? For the machinery equipment, for building all the sets. Because the crewmen are going to have to, the bulldozers, you know what I'm saying, the forklifts, all that stuff. You need to have all that in the system. That way it's easy for my 17. The machinery tools for building the sets, I'll have my 17 make the calls for a top company in Switzerland. That way it's easier to ship everything. You know what I'm saying? The trailers, the shampoo and body wash, you know what I'm saying? The portable showers and all that stuff, and portable bathrooms and all that stuff. Rent all that from Switzerland. That way it's easier to ship everything. It's cheaper. Whereas all the stuff associated for all the main stuff for the movie, you need to make that call in America, because America has all the best stuff. Even Peter Jackson, Ivan, don't rent anything from New Zealand. Don't rent anything from Canada. No, America has all the best stuff for movies. Yes, there's a reason why Hollywood's in America. Yeah, America has all the best stuff for movies. And all the companies associated with Hollywood, that Hollywood uses for movies, is all in the system. That way it's easier for me and Peter Jackson and VJ. That way, like Peter Jackson's like, holy shit, I mean, like, all of the best companies are all in your system. Yeah, everything is easy for Jon Favreau, me, VJ. Yeah, everything is easy for us. So even though Jon Favreau and them are going to be doing dirty work, it's still pretty slack because I put money into an advanced system. Everything is in, all the companies are in the system. You know what I'm saying? Jon Favreau don't have to press the number manually. No, they have this advanced system. You just press the button, calling now, and they have their headphones. They can put everything on callback. They press this button. Everything's easier for them. So even though they're doing dirty work, it's still pretty slack work because I made it easier for them because I put $2 million towards my computer advanced software. Think something like Wayne Tech, man. Something high tech, man. Everything's easy for the secretaries, my other three. So even though my 7 team are doing dirty work, they're still going to have a blast because the doc team's filming them, and the advanced computer software system makes it so easy for them. It makes it easier for me and Peter Jackson. Me and Peter Jackson, we chilling pretty much. We're having a blast, man. Writing the script will be fun. All right, okay, Peter, all we have to do is write the script for 2.5 hours every day, 5 days a week. Slack work. And we get weekends off. But during the weekends, it doesn't hurt for you, Peter, and Guillermo del Toro, and Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni to go over the script, what we wrote down so far. And me and Vijay will go over the script during the weekend. We'll dedicate a good hour of our time, hour and a half of our time, go over the whole script. We read it, me and Vijay read it out, read out the lines, see how it flows. You can have Peter Jackson read out the lines, Guillermo del Toro in his hotel room. That way, see if it flows. That way you're prepped. And you go over your notes, all the notes that you took down so far. And I'll also go over Peter Jackson's notes too, and I can give Peter Jackson, that way I know. That way I make sure me and Peter have the same vision. I'm also going to go, every time, okay, Peter, every time you take your notes, I'll have Jon Favreau print a copy of that, and they'll give it to me, and me and Vijay will go over your notes, obviously, and I'll have, you know what I'm saying, you and Guillermo del Toro notes, and Jon Favreau and Filoni will go over your notes too, that way everyone's prepped, and we all have the same vision. And if I disagree with something Peter Jackson, if I disagree with some of Peter Jackson's notes, I can give my input to Peter Jackson, and we can come to an agreement. But chances are I'll agree with most of the stuff Peter Jackson writes, because we're going to do the concept arts together, and because he co-writes the script with me, we have the same vision. Hence, all of Peter Jackson's notes I will what? I'll be in agreement with, because if as a studio head of SkySource, me and Peter Jackson have to have the same vision. If you don't have the same vision, your movie can be a complete mess. You need to have the same vision as your director. Peter Jackson will tell me, Ivan, you have to trust me. Ivan, you have to trust me. I know what I'm doing. I did Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Peter, you did Lord of the Rings, but you winged it for The Hobbit. Ivan, don't worry about it. I won't wing it. I promise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gave me the deal of a lifetime. I'm going to make my $300 million for your movie. You know what I'm saying? You're spoiling me with luxury buffet. You're giving me all these nice perks. Limo driver, party on my yacht, my car, and all that stuff. I'm saying. I promise, Ivan, I will co-write the script with you. We're going to write an amazing script together. You're going to see Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Ivan, we promise we won't ruin your movie, man. We're going to work our asses off. And because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni signed that massive contract, they're going to work their asses off. If you think Jon Favreau worked hard for Mandalorian, he's going to work double harder for even me, triple harder. Because he's making way more than how much he's making for Mandalorian, you know what I'm saying? Jon Favreau signed a deal of a life. He signed like a massive $120 million deal for the Zanes movie. He'll work hard. He knows he's going to make, I don't know, he's going to make his what? What's $120 million after taxes? You do the math. $120 million after taxes is what? $80 million after taxes? 77. $120 million after taxes is what? About $70 million bucks. Jon Favreau's going to make like $7 million after taxes for what? For Zanes. He will work his ass off, man. He will work hard. You're going to see him in the office working hard, making all his business calls. Yeah. I told you, even though Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are going to be doing dirty work, it's still pretty slack because the computer software technology makes it easy for them. Okay, guys, you work for 2.5 hours. You make a few business calls, obviously. You get your 2 50-minute breaks. You get your 1-hour lunch. And in the afternoon, you do the concert arts with me and Peter Jackson and all them. No, sorry. The days they're not working, they work in the morning in their office. In the afternoon, they work for 3.5 hours. They get 2 50-minute breaks, and then they're off. And it's pretty slack work. It's not that bad. And so work hard for me, obviously. Jon Favreau definitely work hard for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but me, VJ, and Peter Jackson will be chilling, man. We're really going to be doing work. Guillermo del Toro will be chilling, too. Because I paid him $400,000, I'm not going to have him do dirty work. No, but I'll have him help out the 7 team a little bit. Okay, Guillermo del Toro, help out the 7 team a little bit with some business calls. Help them help him out, man. Oh, not help him out. Yeah, help him out a little bit. Help Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni out with the reels. You see what I'm saying? You can talk to them, see which actors are best for the role. Help them out. Take the load off Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Because I'm not, for the Great Escape movie, I'll probably have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni look at like maybe 500 reels, and I'll have the assistant director do the dirty work. Hey, John, Dave, look at a couple hundred reels, talk it over with Dave Filoni, which actors you like, and I'll have the assistant director look at the remaining, like, I don't know, 1,800 reels, 1,500 reels to take the load off you. You see what I'm saying? That way you take the stress off Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. But they're going to be hard at work doing those business calls, man. Doing that dirty work, yeah. Because I pay a lot of money. I expect you to work hard, man. Which they will, obviously. See what I'm saying here? Yeah, Peter Jackson, Ivan, I promise I won't slack off. I'll work my ass off. I'm saying I'm gonna take my notes every day with Guillermo del Toro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? John Favreau, don't worry, I'm gonna go over Peter Jackson's notes. I'm gonna go over the script where he wrote down, you know what I'm saying? Me and Vijay will go over the script every day. Every day, Vijay, every day every day when I write the script, every time we go home, we dedicate a good like hour of our time. We go over what the whole script. We go over what we wrote down that day. I read out a line. Vijay reads out a line. We see if the script flows. Okay, Vijay, what do you think so far? I think the script is good. I think this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's amazing. Ivan, you're doing a good job. This script is good. This is amazing. Ivan, you don't have to worry about it, man. You wrote a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying your movie will be amazing, Ivan. You're looking at even something better than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, you're looking at something better than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because I paid Peter Jackson more money, he'll work double harder for me, triple harder for me than what he even did for Lord of the Rings because I paid him more money. I gave him his freedom. So if you think about it, Peter Jackson made less money and he worked his ass off for Lord of the Rings. He wrote an amazing script. And yet I paid Peter Jackson way more money for my movie. I gave him his freedom. He'll work. And Zayas is his baby. It's his movie, obviously. Just Peter, Zayas it's going to be your movie. He'll work harder for me. He'll work hard for me. He'll help me a lot with the scripts. Ivan, what if we do this? You know what I'm saying, and write this. And he helps me out. And I write this. I'm saying, Peter, I'm thinking this for the line, for the dialogue. And I write this. And Peter Jackson helps me. John Favreau helps me. And I write it down. Ivan, how it worked was I'll be on my computer, and then John Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Peter Jackson will be sitting right beside me, and whenever I have an idea, I tell them the idea, and I say, "Okay, is that good? It's good, Ivan." I write it down. Then they tell me their ideas. It's a good idea. That's fine. I write down their ideas, and that's how we work this. That's how we co-write the script together. You have a lot of minds helping you. That's why you're looking at an amazing script. A script just as good as Fellowship of the Ring and Two Towers. I'm not going to say the Zayn script will be better than Fellowship of the Ring. No, man. Fellowship of the Ring is a fucking masterpiece of a script. The elven tongue, elven language is a masterpiece. But the Zayn script will be just as good as that Lord of the Rings script. But the moment you adapt into the big screen, it'll be a better movie than Peter Jackson's Rings because I'm acting in it, and it's a better story than Lord of the Rings. Obviously. Yeah. Peter Jackson, I promise, Ivan, John Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Peter Jackson promise, Ivan, we're going to write this amazing script together. The 3 volumes of Xanus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. I'm going to do a thing. Once, I'm going to do a party after I finish each volume. I'm going to do a party after I finish each volume. So once we finish volume 1, okay, Ivan, we did it. Volume 1's finished. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I'm saying? I might do it. I guarantee John Favreau, Dave Filoni, they're going to post pictures when I finish each volume. Now, I don't know. I finished volume 1. John Favreau, the volume 1's now finished, obviously. And John Favreau and Dave Filoni are like, finished first draft of the Last of Us volume 1 script. They take a picture of the script. You know what I'm saying? They post it on social media. Holy shit, you guys are tuning in, you know what I'm saying? Holy shit, John Favreau and Ivan and Peter Jackson and Guillermo del Toro finished. And Peter Jackson finished the volume 1 script. I do a nice party in my condo, obviously. You know what I'm saying? We write volume 2, we finish volume 2, I do another party. They post that picture, obviously, most likely. And I finish volume 3, and we finally finish the entire script, and I end it off with a nice party. And we're like, finished first draft of the Xanus script. Because it's the first draft. We're going to have to go over it again at least once or twice. But chances are, me, Peter Jackson, and John Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Guillermo del Toro, me, Peter Jackson, and John Favreau, Dave Filoni will make some minor changes. Okay, guys, we need to go over the entire script again. Peter Jackson's like, Ivan, it's fine, man. Trust me, Ivan, you're stressing yourself too much. You wrote a masterpiece, Ivan. Like, you're looking at an amazing movie. I mean, Peter, don't be late. You can't be lazy. I don't pay you time for nothing. We need to be serious. I want to go over the Xanus script at least 2 more times. One more time or 2 more times? Ivan, 2 more times? Yes, guys. We go over it 2 more times. If we can go over a good, I don't know, we can go over a good like 10, 20 pages a day. And we'll finish going over it in like a couple months. It's not that bad. We read it, we see if the dialogue flows well. So once I finished co-writing the script with Peter Jackson and John Favreau and Dave Filoni, John Favreau was like, Ivan, we did it. You know what I'm saying? Peter Jackson's like, Ivan, we did it. We co-wrote the script. Vijay's like, yay, Ivan, you did it. You know what I'm saying? You wrote the script. You know, so Ivan, I'm so proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, Peter's like, Ivan, we wrote a masterpiece of a script. This is going to be an amazing movie. You're going to see how happy Peter Jackson is? Okay, guys. Let's fucking celebrate. The fucking dirty work is now over with. We fucking wrote the amazing script of Last of Us. We wrote the 3 volumes. Masterpiece of a screenplay, obviously. We wrote the script, obviously, and I do a nice party in my yacht. Because by the time I finish writing the script, it'll be like summertime. I do this nice party on my yacht. I invite my 17, Peter Jackson, Guillermo del Toro, you know what I'm saying, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and all of them. We do a big party in my yacht. We get drunk, obviously. Okay, guys, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Peter. Once me and Peter Jackson finish writing the script, obviously, I'll have Peter Jackson start consulting with the 7 team and helping them out with some of the business calls. You see what I'm saying? I won't have Peter Jackson do the business calls, but I'll have him like sit next to them and like help them out, consult with them, give them some good tips. Okay, Peter, just stand around, walk around the office, and see how they're doing, consult with them. Do that for a good 3 hours, obviously, and you get your 2 break, slack work. In the afternoon, you'll be with me in the boardroom with Gordon Molitor. I want Gordon Molitor consulting with them too, and George Hughes. I don't pay you guys for nothing. I'm gonna put you to work, man. Hey, Gordon Molitor, help out the 17 with the remaining business calls. You know what I'm saying? And Peter Jackson will be consulting. George Hughes will be consulting. And Jon Favreau and the other 5 are going to be hard at work doing the business calls, obviously. Because Peter Jackson will be chilling pretty much. And in the afternoon, I'll have Gordon Molitor, me, and VJ. That's enough. I'll have Jon Favreau and them we discuss the script. Obviously, we go over the script in the afternoon. So I'll have me, VJ, and Peter Jackson go over the script with Guillermo del Toro in the afternoon after the script is done. So now that the concert arts are now finished, every afternoon we go to the concert art room, or my boardroom, obviously, and we go over the whole. We all have a copy of the script, and we go over this. We read over the script, and we go over the script together, and see if we need to make any changes. If we need to make changes, we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board and go back to that section of the script and tweak the dialogue, tweak that section of the script. But I told you, because Zane's is a masterpiece, chances are I will be doing very minor rewrites. Probably like no. Peter Jackson will tell me, Ivan, you wrote a masterpiece. We don't need to change anything. This is a fucking amazing screenplay. Yeah. I wrote a fucking masterpiece of a screenplay. Yeah, man. See what I'm saying? I wrote a masterpiece, guys. You know what I'm saying? So the concert arts were now finished. I sent John Howe and Alan Lee and all them. Once John Howe and Alan Lee and all them finish the concert arts. The day we agree on the concert arts of the characters and the world building, obviously, and the customs of the Northerns and Southerns, the weapons and all stuff, I'll also do a nice party with my 17, John Howe and all of them in my condo. I'll do a nice party with them. I'm going to be partying up with Peter Jackson a lot of times the first year, man. This has been crazy. Yeah. And once the concert art pictures are now finished, I will have what? I'll have John Howe and all them what? I'm gonna put money into an advanced concert art equipment, machine equipment. Then you're gonna have the concert art animated picture of Aerotet and all them. Okay, I want you guys drawing the pictures. Once me, VJ, and Peter Jackson, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni have decided what we want the North to look like, the Valley of the Blood, the South, the Cursed South, Barak, Cyrus, Zanus, Sapphires, the Courtyard, the Gardens, the River of Tynus, the Forest of Glacia, the Great Forest, obviously, the Valley of the Dark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the eagles, the crows, the bats, the wolves, obviously, right? The Cursed Devil answers to the south, the Horn answers to the north. I'll have those pictures. Okay, guys, we decided what we want for our world building and our characters. I'm gonna have John Howe and all of them. What? I'm gonna put money into this advanced machine, and John Howe and all of them are gonna have to what? I'm gonna have my graphic designers. Sorry, I'll have my graphic designers create those pictures. Make the pictures official, because the concert art pictures John Howe and all of them are gonna draw are simple drawings. Simple drawings. Well, no, I'll have Jon Favreau. I'll have John Howe and all of them color the pictures on stuff too. But I can have my graphic designers. What design those pictures? Okay, I want you guys designing all the pictures of the North, the South, everything. Put your graphic designers to work, yeah, and we have like I'm gonna have them create like these nice mini posters, and they post all the official pictures in my concert art room. And I'm gonna hire an architect team, and they're gonna design all the lands based off the concert art pictures. That way, the crewmen, and I'm gonna have those architects oversee the construction crewmen who are gonna build the nice acre cities, nice 1 acre, 1.5, 0.5, 0.8 sets in Switzerland. That's what looks something amazing for my fucking world building. Yeah. Peter Jackson, holy shit, you have everything planned out. Yeah, I have everything planned out. I know what I'm doing, man. I know what I'm doing. Come on. Because Peter Jackson and Guillermo del Toro will ask him, okay, Ivan, if you don't want Aerostat to be a full-on CG wolf, Hollywood these days is all CGI, Ivan. Like gone are the days of practical effects, Ivan. I'm like, no, Peter, I know what I'm doing. I don't want Aerostat to be a full-on CGI wolf. And Guillermo del Toro, okay, Ivan, if you don't want Aerostat to be a full-on CGI wolf, what if he looks like a werewolf? I'm like, no, Guillermo del Toro, I don't want Aerostat to look like a werewolf either. Otherwise, the movie won't be. The movie will be pretty good, but it won't be as good, man. No, I want him looking like Pennywise the Clown. He's an animal, but he has human features. He's a devil, and he's 3 times scarier than Pennywise the Clown. Tell John Howe and all of them, I want these beings 3 times scarier than all these, than the orcs in Lord of the Rings, the Ring Wraiths, Pennywise the Clown, that devil being animal that they know. Okay, Ivan, what are you thinking of? What are you thinking of for the wolves then, and the bats? Okay, Peter. Okay, Peter. I go on my phone. Here, Peter. What do you think of this? This devil being an animal. What if Aerostat is something like this? All the wolves and bats wear this costume, they wear this mask, but they're 3 times scarier than these beings. Ivan, holy shit, you're looking at devils, Ivan. Ivan, that's pretty cool. Ivan, holy shit, you planned out everything. Yeah, man. Peter Jackson and Jon Favreau are going to be shocked. Holy shit. Ivan and Vijay are fucking prepped. They prepped everything before they even started Skywars. Yes, because I planned Skywars with George Lucas. I had George Lucas help me out, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I had the engineers design my super advanced payment system. You know what I'm saying? I had all the best film company brands in America that Hollywood uses for the movies. I had them all, and I had the engineers put that all in the system. I'm prepped. It's easy for my 7 team, obviously. Me and Vijay planned out the 3 volumes of Zanes. We took a good like 6 to 10 pages of notes discussing the changes that should be made in the movie. Ivan, what major changes are going to be? The major change that will be the one major change in the movie that will be what? The one major change in the movie will probably be the battle sequences, as I'm not going to follow the battle sequences exactly how it is in the book. For the battle sequences, we can make up our own scenes. You know what I'm saying? We can make up our own scenes. For the battle sequence, for the war, the end huge epic war, we can make our own scenes. Obviously, for the battle sequence in the caverns, the war with Takis first and Aerostat in the prologue, we can make up our own scenes. Obviously, I'm saying Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson. Peter, do we need to make any? Okay, Peter, Guillermo del Toro, and Jon Favreau. Me and Vijay, we went over some of our book. Obviously, we wrote down our notes. The only changes I'm thinking of, obviously, for the story, is what I might change the prologue a little bit. I might perhaps make some minor changes in the prologue to fit. I might add more scenes in the prologue in the movie, because the prologue is a little bit rushed when you read the book. The prologues are not meant to be long. But I'm going to add probably a few more scenes in the prologue. Add more scenes. I'm going to have the Eagles talk to Takis and Tacitonians when they're kids. Have more scenes with the Eagles. Okay, Peter, I'm thinking there should be more scenes with the Eagles. They talk to Tacitonius and Tactius. I might do a scene where Tactius, Tacitonius when they're kids, Cassius on them, tell them stories. Tell them stories and all stuff. So tell them nice stories. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you make a few changes, obviously. But, like, Peter Jackson will be like, Ivan, we don't need to change anything in your book. Your book is a masterpiece. The only thing we can change, Ivan, is we can just add more scenes and add more dialogue, and that's it. We don't need to change your characters. We don't need to change your story. Do not change the plot of the story, no. Even though Peter Jackson followed Lord of the Rings, he changed some of the plots of the story, obviously. Peter Jackson made some major changes in Lord of the Rings, man. Some major changes. He also had some actors say another actor's line in the book, in the movie. Whereas I'm not going to do that for Zanes. No, stick to the story, Peter. But I don't mind if we add a good like 25% of scenes and dialogue to make the story more interesting. See what I'm saying here? That way you get an amazing movie, man. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And once we went over the script, a good 2 to 3 times, and it's now official. Okay, John, Dave, Peter, Guillermo del Toro, we went over the script 3 times. What do you guys think? You think this script is good enough to be official? You're gonna see this in the documentary. Peter Jackson's like, Ivan, the script is good enough to be official. You know what I'm saying? Jon Favreau, Ivan, the script is good enough to be official. Vijay, what do you think, Ivan? the script is good enough to, Guillermo del Toro, Ivan the Good, the script is good enough to be official, you know what I'm saying? Okay, guys, it's official now. We wrote the script, and the moment the script is now official, I'm also gonna party up with them again afterwards. Yeah, and you're gonna see Jon Favreau for the only finish the Xena script, finish the sacred script. They take a picture of the script, they post on the social media, or the Russo brothers, whoever I hire, right? Or Rian Johnson, Jay Ains. I might hire them. You never know. I'm speaking hypothetically here, guys. Yeah, the day I finished my first draft of the 3 volumes, I'm gonna party it up. And once the script is now official, and I went over it once or twice with my directors and my studio heads, obviously, my co-writers, obviously, and my assistant directors, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are also going to be my assistant directors too. They're going to be my casting directors, my co-executive producers, my co-writers, and my assistant directors. They have a lot of hats. Yeah, man. Obviously. Okay, guys. Okay, John Dave. I hate to do this to you. You know what I'm saying? I pay you a lot of money. I expect really hard. I want you. What? Going to your office. Me and VJ are gonna buy a nice like $25,000 printer. Me and VJ can get the best printer. I'm gonna have my 17 make calls for the printer. Me and VJ can purchase a printer while we plan Skysers, obviously. I'm gonna go online. Best printers for printing printing screenplays. And me and VJ buy the best printer for printing screenplays. And we're gonna buy the best paper for printing screenplays too. Nice blue paper, nice red paper, nice brown. I'm thinking nice brown paper. I'm going to buy some nice brown paper. I'm going to have to buy a bunch of paper because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are going to print thousands of pages worth of scripts, man. Because Xena is going to have a good like 40 characters in the movie. So, John, I hate to put you to work. Once the script is now official, obviously, and me, VJ, and Peter Jackson are happy, obviously. So the moment the script is now official, I don't know, it's now October, November, obviously. The script, we went over the script two, three times. The script is now official. Obviously, I'll have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni immediately go to their office. They're going to have to print all the scripts. Okay, guys, I want you printing all 3 volumes separately. Okay, print the whole, print 3 scripts for all the actors from my movies. And I want you separating the scripts. Don't print it all in one script. No. You print volume 1, you staple it, you put volume 1 in an envelope. You print volume 2, you staple it, you put volume 2 in an envelope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I might even buy yeah. You put volume 1, obviously volume 1. You print volume 1, you staple it, obviously. You put that in an envelope, you print volume 2, you staple it, you put it in an envelope, you print volume 3, you put in an envelope. You have to do that for the 35 plus actors. That's dirty work, obviously, but I don't pay you for nothing. You're gonna be hard at work. Okay, John, you're the boss. If you don't want to do the dirty, if you don't want to print all those scripts, you can have Dave Filoni print the scripts. You're the boss over him, and you can just staple the scripts and put them in the envelope. You know what I'm saying? And then for the remainder of the year, I'll just have Peter Jackson. I'll just have Peter Jackson just consult with the 17 for the whole day. Just Peter, your work. You don't have to do any more work. All you have to do is just what we finished the script. We made all the business calls. Obviously, we made all the business calls. Obviously, now all you have to do is just consult with the 17 for the remaining month and a half of the first year. And Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, I'm going to put them to work. They're going to be printing all... Okay, guys, I want you printing all the scripts all day long, and then once you're done, in a good, 2-3 days, they'll be done. Print... Okay, Ivan, how long? Okay, I want you printing all the scripts until you're done. Ivan, that's dirty work. Yeah, it's dirty work, but I don't pay you a lot of money for nothing. And they'll work hard for me, obviously. Have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni print all those scripts. That's dirty work. I don't know, each volume is what, 100 and, each volume is 150. I don't know. Because chances are I'm going to write a 450, 500 page script for Xena, man. And you're looking at a 180, a 140 page script for volume 1. Hundreds of pages, man. For yeah. Imagine printing, I don't know, a 450, 500 page script for the 3 volumes for 40 actors. That's thousands of pages worth of script. That's dirty work, obviously, but I don't pay them for nothing. Hey, guys, Okay, John Favreau and Dave Filoni, I don't want you guys making any business calls until you finish printing all these scripts. I'll have my other 5 take the load off you and make those calls. Whereas you guys are going to be hard at work printing all the scripts all day long. And I'll have Peter Jackson, I'll have Guillermo del Toro help out the other 5 with more business calls, put them to work, and I'll have Peter Jackson and George Lucas have Peter Jackson sit around with 17, just consult with them. I think you should do this. I think you should call this company, help them out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I won't have Peter Jackson doing business calls. Just have him consult. Give the 17 tips. No. Peter, just walk around, make sure the 17 are doing fine. Consult with them, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You're free. You co-wrote the script. We made the calls for the 7 main things. You finished taking your notes. Obviously, yeah. Or what I can do is, the first half of the day, I'll have Peter Jackson, once the script is now official, obviously, and Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni print all the scripts, obviously, and the dirty work, obviously, I can have Peter Jackson consult with the 17 for the first half of the day from 9 to 12. And in the afternoon, I'll have me, him, Guillermo del Toro, we go over Peter Jackson's notes. And we discuss his notes, some of the changes, we discuss his notes that he took. And I can give Peter Jackson my input, and Peter Jackson can add some of my ideas to his notes. I'll do that. You have to find a way to put in the work. I don't pay these guys for nothing, man. You need to find a way to put Peter Jackson to work. I'm not gonna pay you $10 million and have you just slack off. No, man. Yeah, you're doing slack work, Peter, but every week he needs to be working, man. I don't pay you for nothing. You know what I'm saying. Okay, Peter. After we finish writing the sacred script, we'll be in that room in the afternoon, and we'll go over your notes. And we'll discuss your notes and see if we can make any changes. And now, if I have some ideas, you write down my ideas. And you can write more ideas for the scenes. And that's it. And the first year ends. In the second year, I fly in the stars. And I'll have Peter Jackson stay with me in Vancouver. And he will help me sign all the actors or big contracts. And then after that, I'll send him home. And that's it. And in the third year, he'll be what? In Switzerland preparing. With the 17 and the crewmen, obviously. Anyways, if this video... Stay tuned. I'll make another video later on today. This is Ivan Amir. I'm signing out. Peace.